First match is going to be interesting. It is either another exploit where you can get into the like ceiling and stuff, like how we saw on Oregon, I think it was like 3 weeks ago, or it's a cheat that lets you in the ceiling. The person who submitted it said it could be either or. Usually it's cheats if you can get into walls and ceilings, but it could still be an exploit. The reason I think it's a cheat is because they said the person does it on defense, which is weird. Normally cheaters do it on defense, exploiters do it on attack. Oh yeah, and before we get into the first match, I already commented it on YouTube, but it's important to note that I had Ubisoft investigate last week's hacker replay, where I said that the person might have been playing on console and walling, and they did confirm that the person who was walling was on PC. They were not a console player, so they were on PC with a controller. Hopefully for now, that means that no console cheaters. That can change in the future, but they said for now, we're good. Anyways, let's get into the first match. First game, we have Wahoo _ who's accusing his own teammate, Nugbub. So we're not sure if this is an exploit or a cheat. I'm gonna say maybe an exploit. I was gonna say cheat, because getting into walls and stuff is usually a cheater thing. There's a lot of cheats where they can basically make walls not actually block you. Like they can vault through things, they can just teleport up. But we did see not too recently where there was an exploit. Someone just got into the ceiling of Oregon. I don't really want to watch him do it because I'm afraid I'll show an exploit and I don't want you guys doing it. I kind of want to let him just get in the ceiling and then be like, would that be cheats or not? I'm going to guess it's an exploit based off him setting up a shield in a very specific position though. Well, he's in the ceiling. So based off of him setting up a Scopos to do it, it's most likely an exploit. Again, the person submitted it saying it could be a cheat, it could be an exploit, he doesn't know. This, I'm going to guess, is an exploit. So now he's in the ceiling. This is going to be the same thing as that Oregon match where this is what he sees. He can see through the, roof ceiling thing, and he can see through this roof as well, and he can shoot people if he wants. I think he's just pinging to let people know where he is, but the attackers can't see him because he is just in the ceiling. But this is very likely not a cheat. Again, I think it's an exploit. Maybe after stream I will go look at how he did it and then report it to Ubisoft so that they can hopefully patch it soon. I don't know, maybe he can't shoot people. Sometimes you can't shoot through, the roof, but sometimes you can shoot through his floor, / the ceiling of the normal room. He is just staring at her. It also looks like he can walk across the open parts. But he's not doing anything. It also looked like the ping hit the roof, did it? I can go back and check. Oh, you're right, it does hit the roof, because it's 2 meters away. So he can't actually ping them, he's pinging right in front of him. You're right. But he's not killing anyone, so either he doesn't want to be found out. Actually, he was detected outside here. Don't tell me he can actually get onto the roof. He's trying. I'm assuming he did a similar thing on attack, because I was told that he does this exploit with Scopos and Osa. How would I report it? I have contacts. That is all I can say. And then he said he might also have walls on top of doing this exploit. So maybe it is a cheat. I don't know. This feels like an exploit. This does not feel like a cheat. I will look away again. Although I think he already did it. What the fuck? I look away for 1 second and he's in the floor. What is he? How is he? Where is he? What's the point if you can't do anything with this? I don't know. I think you can do something with this, but the difference is that his team is actually just killing people. Oh. That's why I'm worried it's more of an exploit and not necessarily a cheat, because he's not gaining anything from this. Oh. He dropped the diffuser in there to fuck over his team. That makes more sense. So, he's a professional troll. And like, he said that it's possible this guy could have walls, but I would say based on how he's playing right now, at least, it doesn't look like he has walls. Although... maybe he does. I guess they could have got the call that he's downstairs because they could know it's a Valkyrie. But like, he walks very calmly here, not looking anywhere or checking anything. He's just like bot walking. But then as soon as he's about to approach the Valkyrie in the kitchen, he aims down sight. He doesn't even check the left. She could be over here. He just knows that they're there. He knows they're on cams and then hip fires. I think he is probably walling on top of that. Someone in chat said he was already banned for cheating, so he probably has walls. But I don't think the exploits or like getting into the walls and stuff is tied into him having cheats. And then apparently he does it in round 5 as well. Just gonna skip forward. So, okay, I think he is doing the exploit because this is the same thing that they did on Oregon. Where they just like teleport through the roof. I don't really understand how they do it. I did test it to see if I could figure out how to replicate it, but he is obviously trolling. He's trying to make his team lose by dropping the diffuser in the walls and stuff, and then not letting his team win the round. Oh, he's poking out. Pretty scummy behavior to make your team, or try to make your team lose by exploiting and hiding inside of walls. I assume orange team is calling out where he is because the blue team seems to be like circling him. I think they know he's in there. But the rest of the round is just spent waiting. And then he said in the very last round he was suspicious of him having walls, but I don't know if that's true. We'll see. It seemed like he knew where the Valkyrie was on round 4, but it could just be callouts. What does he gain from this? Probably nothing, but people are usually pathetic enough to want attention and do whatever they can for it. He said in this round he had walls. Oh, he's outside on the roof. I knew he was trying to get to the roof. I don't think that's walls. I think he's just shooting at the ping. He doesn't pre-fire anything, but then he just one-taps him in the head right here. I don't know about that. Apparently he's already been banned, said someone in chat. Yeah, banned for cheating today. A peak plot player. Kind of makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna guess those are all exploits. I don't know about the walling for sure. But definitely just a bad sport. Wasting his teammates' time by trying to make them lose because he's using exploits to delay the game. And we're gonna move into the next match chat. We have on the 13th. In this match, we have Pen3343, who's accusing VQ Dante of cheating. But in the first round, he doesn't get a single kill. He actually just dies. Did not have any recoil control there. I don't see walls or anything yet, but I will say it looked like he was missing his shots, but somehow Alibi took a lot of damage, so keep that in mind. In my opinion, griefing your team to lose is worse than cheating. I don't know about that. Griefing your team to lose really, like, is just a dickhole move. But, like, cheating wastes literally everyone's time in the entire lobby except for... Actually, no, everyone. Literally everyone's. Griefing, you can at least get your team a win. Or, like, the enemy team a win or whatever, but... I would not say it's worse. Okay, so remember how last round I said that he looked like he wasn't hitting the Alibi, and then he still was doing damage to her? He does it again here. When he pre-fires, he's aiming at the sky, and he does, I think, like 40 damage to Alibi here. So Alibi is crouched. He's aiming way up here. He hit her. He hit her once there. And then she's already around the corner. Oh, he does not do more damage. So he does one bullet worth of damage by aiming at the sky. And then she's completely past him, gets the kill. That you could attribute to maybe ping, but I don't think the first few shots are ping. He's just straight up missing and getting kills, or getting damage. Like, there's never a point where she was up here that he would get 20 damage, and yet he does it. This, at least, like, he's got the head lined up, he's just very far behind. But I'm gonna guess maybe soft aim. We'll see if it's consistent in the kills that he gets. If it's only once in a while, then maybe it could just be ping fluctuating. I don't know. But if it's like every single time, he probably has soft aim. Griefing causes mental chalks. Cheating is just depressing. I don't know. For me, if I have a cheater in a match, I'm like, I'd rather just... Like, I just want the game over with. It doesn't matter if it's a griefer or a cheater. I just don't want to play anymore. Well... Even if he has walls or any type of cheats, like when you're aimed down sight like this, you're not going to notice if someone's up behind you, because he's really... Like, he could be hyper-focused on the mirror, and he doesn't notice that someone just walked out behind him. That's not like proof that he's not cheating, but he does look dumb. So how do you not hear this? That's why I'm like leaning more towards cheating, because if he can pre-fire angles based off of like runouts and stuff, so he's like, he knows game sense, he knows where people can run through and where to aim at, but then he doesn't hear someone walk up right behind him because he's looking at the mirror essentially. I feel like that's probably an indication of walls, but it's not proof of walls. Because like it could show that he was so hyper focused on that mirror running out of kitchen that he didn't pay attention to anything else. And like if we're going off audio and stuff, he would hear the frost before he hears the mirror, so it doesn't make sense that he would be so hyper focused on the mirror. Also, the Ash was trying to get on top of the like railing and then fell. Is he tracking? Was it... I think it was the Goyo. That looked more normal. Like it looked like he actually hit him in the head. Also, I'm just gonna point out, Ash is like at a quarter life and they're only just picking her up now. They were about to just let her bleed out. He's quick peeking an angle that no one's at, which is a good sign. And he missed his shots, but they didn't hit the dock. Another good sign. Let me rewatch that, but without outlines. How much does he see? This is what he would be seeing. Is he even seeing the Goyo here? I think he's just seeing the lamp. There he sees Goyo's head. But then he shoots again and he kills the Oryx. So I guess you could argue that he had a reason to pre-fire that because the Goyo kept peeking it, but like you could barely see him and it looked like he was pre-firing it the entire time. I can understand, especially the guy who got killed by that was the submitter, so I can understand why he would accuse him of cheating, being like, you just one-tapped me through a wall. Like, what the fuck? But there is some, like, reasoning behind it. And then my third round is over. Alright. How much are we willing to believe that it just so happened that the debris was not there on his screen, but it's there on the replay? So he's hitting the barricade. You can tell, so luckily the barricade glitches out here. He hits just the barricade. He hits the wood. He does not hit the white glass part. But then I think he hits it there. Well, actually, it might have been more what he saw. Nope, it still shows that it's in the way. I mean, with replay, I can't tell if that's what he saw and he's just shooting through the debris, or if maybe on his screen there was no debris. I don't know. And I'll tell you. Does anyone notice how there's no more brain rot comments anymore? I know, and it's sad. Apparently TikTok's already back, so we're gonna get more brain rot comments on TikTok. I was actually like, TikTok chat was enjoyable today, and you know, communicating normally. But now that apparently it's already back in the US after only being down for like 12 hours, it's probably gonna become horrible again. I think the funniest comment I saw about it all was when I tweeted about how brain rot TikTok kids are gonna have to learn how to talk to humans instead of just watching or doom scrolling. Someone apparently got really mad at me because he then said, "I can't wait for you to have to retire because of TikTok being gone." I'm like, bro, TikTok is like, it's not even a factor for me for content creation. It's like, I really only care about YouTube and Twitch, and they're like, no, like now you're gonna have to retire because TikTok's gone. I'm like, TikTok has zero impact on my livelihood. They are not happy. TikTok barely pays out. Yeah, and it's like really abysmal how their system works. I think there's also a cap. The most you can make on TikTok is 10K US, which is a lot. But if I'm not mistaken, you have to be like getting like tens of millions of views per month to be sustaining that. And I don't think anyone in the Siege community anymore gets that. There was a little bit where I heard some creators were getting a lot, but that was also when it was like booming. And now everyone I've talked to has been like, yeah, my TikTok went from like earning me, I'm just going to throw out numbers, like 5K a month to now it earns me like $200 a month. So like TikTok does not really mean much for me. I'd much rather focus on YouTube and Twitch where I can make tens of thousands of dollars. Well, so it doesn't look like he knows where anyone is because no one's pushing over here, but he's still holding it. Trying to pay attention again to the possible accusation. I'll point out that at the beginning we said like if he consistently was not hitting people but getting damage done, then that'd be suspicious. He hasn't gotten it since the first round, so I feel like he just had a ping spike or something, and that's why it counted as kills, even though he completely missed on them. It could also be a ping spike for the who was it? I think it was the submitter or whoever died, the alibi in round 1 or 2. Like their ping could have spiked. And also there when he ran out and killed Glaz, he looked like he didn't know that Glaz was there. So I'm more leaning towards not cheating right now. During that TikTok rant round 4, he was looking at the guy on the balcony thinking he was inside. I noticed that too, but I mean like he was aiming previously. Like you're talking about on the hookah balcony, right? Like he was aiming previously like the Monty, and then the line was behind him, so I was like, he could just be aiming in that general direction. But I get what you mean. I saw that too. I was like, he's just aiming at the wall and there's someone on the other side, but I don't know. One thing I'm curious about here is the reasoning of... So he's holding this, he knows, I assume, he knows that Ying jumped in. And then as soon as Ying throws a candela, he looks away. Like, if you get a candela thrown at you, or like you see a candela get thrown, shouldn't you keep your gun up because you know that they're about to push? But instead, he just looks away immediately. Could just be timing. Maybe he happened to be like, alright, I'm gonna go heal the castle as soon as the candela went off, but that was crazy time. And then he's holding that. Did Zofia just break that? That got broken like a minute ago, and he's only peeking it now and ready for the Zofia. I don't know. Let's go back to round 4 and watch that balcony play that someone mentioned. Warden probably had calls. I thought about that too, because Warden was right above Ying, but like... It literally was like the instant the Ying candela came out, he looks away. Like he sees the candela cross, he looks away, and then Warden gets the kill. I don't know about you, but I feel like in that situation, if I am playing, it's very unlikely that someone calls out, "Oh, I see them, I'm gonna kill them," and then they're dead. Like, usually not how that works. I think it was here where he was aiming at someone on the balcony. Or I know it was over here, yeah, on Aqua. That's what, yeah, I remember this. Because the Glaz is on the balcony, and he crosses from left to right, and it looks like the alibi is almost like, wait, he just crossed, and then she holds the right side, even though, like, he crosses, and then she's like, okay, I'm gonna hold this side, which makes no sense, because you would, you know, want to hold the balcony door. And the guy runs in and dies anyways, but yeah, I do remember seeing that and being like, that's a little weird. But then he ran out on the Glaz, and it looked like he wasn't staring at him through the wall. He like got surprised by where he was, so I don't know. Maybe that was just coincidental. And then he does this a lot, like he goes for spawn kill and then no one's there, and he holds it for a while and then he looks away. Like he did that previously on this white window spawn kill. I feel like he's fine. I know there's been some suspicious things, but like nothing's been consistent. Nothing has been like, oh my god, it's so obvious that he's cheating. I mean, that was a little weird. I think it did just shoot. Like he would know that someone's over here. But then like before he even sees her, he aims a little bit to the left and then pre-fires where she is. Which is either just crazy good game sense, or somehow he just knew she was about to cross. I don't know. And then, I don't know, he does do that a lot. Where it looks like he's lining up for someone, and then he realizes they're on the other side of the wall. Like, he does it here, or... I I don't even know. That all just looked weird because he was aiming here, but then before he was aiming over here. And then we do have that one round where it looked like he was tunnel visioning on Mira and then got flanked. I don't know. We'll see what happens in the last round. This is the last one. I feel like if he was cheating, he'd have way more kills in round 6. What Rack said is true. Is you would be very surprised with how bad a lot of cheaters are. It doesn't mean that because this guy is not the greatest that, you know, he's not cheating or he is cheating or anything like that. Like, it's just there are a lot of cheaters who are really bad. He goes to hold this, right? And then he's just like aiming at it. It's all normal. And then as soon as Jack was about to peek is when he like brings his aim down a little bit. I don't know if I'm reading too much into that. But like the entire time he's aiming kind of high. And then as soon as Jackal finally peeks, he brings his aim down. Could be reading too much into that because, you know, we have dealt with a lot of cheaters, so it's hard for me to differentiate if someone's just cheating or happens to do something that a cheater might do. Like 9% of the time, cheaters have terrible game sense, no knowledge of maps and operators, and terrible recoil control. All of those things are 100% true because if they were good at it, they wouldn't have to cheat. Like, good players don't cheat. Bad players cheat. Although there are always the people who are like, oh, I was champ and I got so bored of, like, playing legitimately, so I started cheating. It's like, fuck off. No, you didn't. I don't know. I feel like if he drops there to a Finka while he's full reloading, and also that aim on Yana was terrible, I feel like he can't be cheating to knowingly drop in front of someone. Like, that would just be dumb. I think he's okay. He is a peak platinum, currently silver. Kind of makes sense with his skill level. It seemed like kind of all over the place. His KD did shoot up like crazy. Every season, he was like a 1.1 to a 1.4, and this season he's a 1.8. Over more matches. To go from a silver with like a 1.1 KD, I know he was plat before, but then now to a current plat with a 1.8, seems pretty unlikely. But then again, he did a lot of stuff that was like, if he was cheating, he just killed himself for no reason. Could be console making it easier to get higher KD. That is possible. I didn't think about that. This is the first season where people can play against console players, so maybe he's playing against a bunch of console silvers or golds, which is now boosting his KD up to 1.8. Yeah, could be right. Maybe he's not cheating. Wait, did I not watch the last round? Was that round 7 that I watched? Oh no, that was round 7. I didn't even watch round 8. I thought it was a standard match. He gets 1 kill in this round. Oh, my guess is probably not cheating. Yes, he did a few suspicious things, but like I mentioned it before, if you were to watch anyone's match back, I'm sure you could at least find like 1 or 2 suspicious things that happen and be like, oh, they gotta be cheating. I feel like he just got maybe some lucky wall bangs, maybe some crazy timing lineups, but it wasn't consistently happening. And maybe he is just playing against console players, which is why his KD is so much higher. Especially given that... Okay, is this Valkyrie a console player? She can't fucking hit a drone. She missed her whole magazine on both guns. There we go. Jesus Christ. He seems to be reacting here. He doesn't seem to know where people are. He's just reacting based off shots. He reacted there. And then he just completely whiffed there. Yeah, I don't know. I'd agree that he had some weird plays, but I don't think he was cheating based off what I saw. And if he is very good at hiding it. That is only the second match, and we're 40 minutes in, chat. So we're gonna have to start going through these. Is there a rivals angle today, or is it only siege? I wasn't planning on rivals because I really need to get work done. Well, actually, you know what? No, decision. I'm not playing rivals on stream today. In this match, we have Phil McHawkner, who's accusing Recruit 1132. Guys, I think he might be cheating. I know we're only a second in, but he's aiming at the mirror through the wall, and someone ran by and he aimed at them through the wall. This guy's cooking. Oh! Alright. So I think he's cheating. I don't even have to watch much more to know he's cheating. What's crazy to me is that this goes 6 rounds. He's not even like trying to hide it. He is just blatantly running through and aiming at them through walls and pre-firing them. And yet it goes to 6 rounds. Which means that they lose at least 2 rounds, maybe 4 if they lost overall. I can't remember. Is that a platinum charm? Let's go to the last round, since we don't need to watch that much more. Oh, the cheater does win. He's 13 and 2. He can hear the sounds. He can taste the sounds. This dude is kind of crazy. If I look up this guy's account and he is not banned, do we have any faith in the anti-cheat? I know we normally don't have faith in the anti-cheat in general, but like, there's no way that someone who's being this blatantly obvious is not banned. And this match is from a week ago. Like, he is aiming through walls. It looks like he has soft aim there too, because he was aiming above the fake gun and still got a headshot. And he's dropping like 18 kills in the game. It bothers me that he keeps aiming away at other people while a person is like right in front of him. Because like he could easily die there because of that. This game, since though he's not cheating, you're just bad. True, 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 true. I wish I was this good. He does ace here. Not that it's impressive or anything, because he's cheating, but... You got a headshot there? I wasn't even close to the head. Right? Looks like he aimed over her shoulder. No, he definitely has to have like some type of soft aim on top of his walls. He's aiming over here and he got a headshot. We have his real name. It's Flung Dot, right? Already banned for cheating. And he had a 2.19 KD. Previously copper and bronze. That makes sense. Crazy glow up. Next match is... Oh, these both took place like right next to each other. I think it's Oregon. This match we have you, chat, who's accusing Dracone 440. And the submitter's real name is Una Pesca Noche. I assume that's how I'm supposed to pronounce that. The Spanish name. Doesn't look like he gets a kill until the end of the round. Which, by the way, like 5 people die within 5 seconds. He doesn't seem to be lining anyone up. He's just aiming at the hole. Okay. It seemed normal until, like, a lot happened really quickly. But it almost looked like he was trying to pre-fire him, but if you get the right timing when someone's gonna peek, it could just look like a pre-fire, but you're just shooting, hoping that they peek at that exact time, which I guess that is what a pre-fire is, but not a suspicious pre-fire, I think. I'm trying to remember what audio is like here. Would you be able to clearly hear someone run past and go to that door? I think so, right? I think so. I think even with that door completely closed, you'd still be able to hear it. Because you'd hear someone run by. But they wouldn't run from, like, in front to behind. It'd be from right to left, so you'd be able to, like, deduce that they're over there. I can barely see the Cowley there. He's quick leaning and I guess seeing her. He didn't actually see her there. There he saw her. It doesn't look like he hits her, but I assume one of those shots, it just bounced weirdly and hit him. Otherwise he should have missed. He was hitting the wall. You can hear through barricades. I know you can hear through barricades, but it's all about like how much you can hear and how much you can place people. That's why I was curious if you would be able to hear that person run across. But like I said, I think you would be able to. He doesn't do anything for the rest of the round. Doesn't get any kills. He actually dies here. I'm questioning why someone of his skill level would aim at the feet there. It's not anything suspicious, but like that also is just dumb. If you are peeking the stairs, why would you aim at the feet? You aim up because they're going to be, first off, above you, up on the stairs, and then second off, you know, very unlikely to be prone. Why is he pinging over there? No one's over there. No one has broken in yet. That was a little weird. He pinged the garage saying like they're over here, but no one was in there. Someone was walking around outside, but he'd have no intel of that. Then he dies. Weird ping, but didn't really lead to a whole lot. He dies while rushing. Wasn't anything suspicious there. Is there a specific round where he's crazy sus? I don't know. Also, I just realized I read the submission a little bit wrong. I thought he wrote down the person he accused and then in brackets his real username, but he actually said also he's accusing the Amaru, but we have not been paying attention to Amaru at all. He said under your bed and Dracone. Well, Dracone and under your bed. I guess we'll see if he does anything here. They have the same stat line. It's not like under your bed has been popping off. But he gets a kill here to open things up and then dies. It's also important to note that this is a standard match. And it just seems like two people who... I don't want to say they're high skill players, because I wouldn't say they are, but maybe they're like plats going against what feels like golds. So they just have a slight advantage. Because they're playing it very, you know, loosey-goosey. The Ash just sprinted in and tried to get kills and then whiffed half her shots because she couldn't aim. He doesn't know where anyone is. He's just slow pushing in and peeking everywhere, like every standard place. He lined up the mirror there, but I think that was just him aiming in the closet, and it happened to land her up through the wall. It was not intentional. And Mira did get a kill, so if they have any communication at all, he should know where she is. It actually looked like he was trying to aim at the corner, like as far left as possible, and then she popped up in front of him. I think that was fine. Oh, he actually... This is a masterclass of Blitz and Cav gameplay. So he runs in. He does a quick look at the right, but he doesn't actually look all the way, so he doesn't see her. Cav sees Blitz just like run past her, freaks out, goes for the knife, misses, and just leaves. He gets confused, puts his shield away on his back. He's just like, wait, what just happened? Or maybe he didn't put his shield away? Maybe just glitched out there, but that was a masterclass play right there. From both parties. I just realized someone pinged her. How did they ping her? Or, oh, was that his old ping? And she happened to go in that corner? It is his old ping. Okay. I don't think that was really suspicious. Blitz is going for a main stairs push. And Buck gets 2 of the last 3 kills. They only just reported him there. I don't think that was suspicious. I think he was just going for a cav clear and he happened to find her there. But also, like, he ran past her. He had no idea she was there. And then Buck gets active here, gets 2 kills. This looks a little weird, but I think this is not anything. Like, he's aiming normally, and then I think as soon as Rook starts moving, his aim suddenly just goes to the wall. It almost looks like it, like, teleports, but I think that's just either lag or a replay bug as he's, like, positioning himself. Because, again, he, like, doesn't really seem to know where people are. He's just playing based off of, like, sound and calls. And then dies, because he had no idea she was an elbow. I think they're fine. Level 49 with a standard KD. 1.2 KD. Or 1.3. Quick match is a negative KD. Probably just a Smurf account, that'd be my guess. And then, doesn't look like he was even playing with the under your bed guy. Can't remember what his name was, but it's not here. I can tell you that. He did play with a cheater for 69 matches, which is a little suspicious. But I didn't see any cheats on his end, so. We'll move on to the next match, which is the same day, close to the same time. Order? In this match, we have X Lunares, who's accusing CAB with dots, who does absolutely nothing in this round. He actually dies to someone with a misspelled clean name. I feel like he played that with a little bit more intel than he should have, given that the Echo drone had barely even made it outside the door. But maybe he heard them. It looked like he was just very locked in on trying to push that glass that he didn't notice that half the enemy team was behind him. He's definitely working with the Echo to try to coordinate something here. Oh, is this old bug back? Whenever he activates his gadget, it makes his gun disappear. I hate this bug. am I watching? Is the window open? It is, okay. Looked like he just walked up and was staring at him, but he probably could hear him repelled on the window. Oh, does he aim at glass here? Oh, okay. I was suspicious when he killed the buck, because I was like, he aimed at him through the wall and then pre-fired him as he ran across. But then here, the smoke goes off, and he literally just pre-aims the glass through the smoke, through the wall. He's definitely cheating. He has walls. I just don't think he's that good, so I think he gets very tunnel visioned when he's staring at people. We'll watch more just in case, because like maybe he happened to aim right at him when he was down, but even before the ping, yeah, he's aiming at the Deimos through the wall. No, he's definitely cheating. Because like the ping came out, like okay, he knows the ping, but he's aiming right at Deimos. No, he's definitely cheating. I just don't think he's that good. Cab is the guy's name. Gold, Emerald. Emerald with an almost 2 KD. He went from a 1.1 KD to almost 2. What a glow up. Let's go to last round. I'm so confident he's cheating, I don't think I need to watch the rest of it. Notice how when he was droning there, he didn't look anywhere except for where the Valkyrie was. So he drones here. Someone could be in this room. Doesn't look there. Someone could be over here. Doesn't look there. He just stays on his drone, and he looks right at the Valkyrie. He doesn't check that corner. He doesn't check the left corner. He just looks right at Valkyrie and then drives by. I assume he's trying to set up an alibi, being like, well, I droned. You guys saw that I droned metal. I'm not cheating. Because there are cheaters who do that a lot. And I bet he'll probably push in here and kill the Valkyrie, or like swing the Valkyrie, even though, again, yep, he doesn't check the room on his left. Someone could be in there. He doesn't care. He doesn't check the right corner. Someone could be here. He knows Valkyrie's in there, and he's just waiting. He didn't see her on drone, or maybe he saw like her arm sticking out, but yet he knows that she's right over here. I'm only emphasizing this so much because there's still people in chat who think he's innocent. He's very much a blatant cheater. He's just walling. Wow. We wait till he left, and then looked right at him through the wall. Looking at that person through the wall. Wait, did they lose here? Oh no, he wins here. Look how he's playing this. So smart. To be fair, he's innocent. True, true. Oh. 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 I do wonder the mental gymnastics that some people go through to see something like this and be like, nah, he's innocent. Like, I know a lot of chats just trolling now. They're making fun of the few people who still think he's innocent, but like I don't think you get... Well, you do get more blamed than that. There are people who will just straight up track everyone through the floor and kill them, but like, it's so obvious. And people are still like, no, like, he's just a good player. Like, no, he is blatantly cheating. That was Border, and now last match of the day on Layer. In this match, we have Thirsty Karma 872, who's accusing his own teammate, Callus 3844. Who got every single kill in this round. Guys, I think this one might be an incredibly blatant cheater. I thought he was like spinning uncontrollably at first. He's literally just staring at a screen. I think that's what most TikTok kids go to sleep to. I'm gonna guess that he will just shoot everyone through the floor. If he aces, actually, if he aces first round blatantly cheating, how does this go to 7 rounds? Oh my god, what am I watching? It looks like the enemy team is horrible, but so is he. He just got a 5 or like an ace, all headshots. I think that one. It looks like it has a headshot symbol, but it's just not loading in. Those two were headshots, weren't they? Were they not? Oh no, they weren't. His aim, atrocious. The enemy team, also atrocious. But he wasn't tracking them through walls or anything, so... maybe he just went crazy. But him and Rockcore are definitely cute together, because they were just running in together. Oh, he didn't track him. That's good. Let me get rid of the color bug. The fuck did I just watch? He's just sprinting right at them. I also don't know what that setup was. They put a mirror on that wall facing operations room with barbed wire next to the hole. Maybe this isn't a cheater lobby. Maybe this is just a, like, wood 2 rank lobby. Because it doesn't feel like people know what the hell they're doing. Although, these two, it seems like they know what they're doing, but they don't seem good at it. Like, his aim is pretty bad, but he knows at least map layout. Like, he's rushing in, he seems to know like where the doors are, where the holes are. Maybe he just has good game or map knowledge, but not great aim. So every single round is ending within like 15 seconds. The one guy he's rushing with has a copper background. The annoying part, or at least like the frustrating part, in terms of like trying to determine if someone is cheating or not, is that like there are cheaters who are just so fucking bad and have terrible aim. So when I see this, I'm like, his aim is awful. Makes me want to say he's cheating, but just like having awful aim doesn't make you a cheater. In fact, usually it's the opposite, but I don't know. He is just playing like he wants the game to end. Because like, yeah, every round is ending in like, at least for these two, every round is ending in like 10 seconds. This is, from the looks of it, the longest that either Callus or Rockcool have survived. He also is running like almost the Evan Braddock setup, the heart skin. Normally I think Evan has the pink attachment skin and then a pug charm, but it's almost the Evan loadout. Imagine if this was Evan and I was just roasting his aim the entire time. That almost looked slightly suspicious because he was aiming at the wall, but he was aiming to like swing and pre-fire, and even then he still missed. So he didn't know where the line was, he just knew he was pushing in. Keeps hitting the wall. Still a fast round, but not as fast as the other ones. Don't think this guy's cheating. I was suspicious in the first round, but honestly, like, seeing how the enemy team plays, I don't think the enemy team is that good. This feels like a copper level standard lobby, and he is not copper, so he's just running through them. Or he gets run through. That's the thing, is like, every round is ending so quickly, they usually get one kill, die immediately. Everyone is, like, in sight. All 4 of the remaining attackers are in sight or right next to sight. Yeah, I guess not cheating. First round, I was overly suspicious. Now, he seems fine. Also, this is now the second round where they've team killed the recruit guy. I don't know why. I don't know why they were doing that. He looked like he was also a willing participant in that. Weird. Looks like the accused player loses the match. Alright, no, that was fast. I guess not cheating. First round was the only suspicious thing, and then everything after that was just bad. Callus is actually known as Volcom, a very clean name. He's been gold for many seasons. His KD skyrocketed this season though. He went from a 0.5 to a 0.9 to a 1 to a 0.8 to a 1.3. Again, I wouldn't say he was suspicious. The entire time we were watching it, it seemed like he just was rushing. Maybe he just said, I don't care anymore, and is just rushing in, and now he's doing better, because honestly, that tends to work. If you just stop caring, you can do better. But I would say that's the most suspicious thing about him, is that his KD went up. Everything else looked like he had no idea what he was doing. Could be console KD raising. Again, yeah, it could be. Playing against console players might raise his KD, but would it raise it that much? I guess. Actually, you know what? No, that would make more sense if it was that again, because if he's in gold, console people who are coming over to PC start in gold. So he would have a lot of free lobbies to like be. Not saying that console players are free, but like if you have a copper console player coming over to PC for the first time, they're going to start in gold. He's now facing console coppers sometimes and can get free kills, so probably right. But that is Hacker Replay for today. I think that was only 3 cheaters, right? It's not terrible.